Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and solve a headache I know we all absolutely dread: retrieving a missing vehicle registration in Washington state. By the end of this, you're going to have the exact, actionable steps to get that vital document replaced quickly and painlessly. So picture this: you're cruising down the highway, and suddenly, boom, flashing police lights in your rearview mirror. You pull over, reach into your glove box, and nothing, just a frantic, empty-handed search for a document you swore was right there. It's that horrible sinking feeling in your stomach, right? But honestly, getting this sorted out is actually a lot more straightforward than you might think. Now, here's a crucial legal distinction that trips a lot of people up. Folks constantly confuse the certificate of ownership, which is your title, with a registration certificate. Think of your title as your absolute proof of ownership. That should always stay locked up safe at home. But the registration, that is your operational credential, and it literally has to be in your car at all times. Here is our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover understanding registration, eligibility and requirements, steps to replace, pro tips and scenarios, common mistakes to avoid, and finally, resources and support. Number 1, understanding vehicle registration. Look, this isn't just some random slip of paper. The registration certificate is an operational credential. It gets signed annually, and it basically verifies your regulatory and tax compliance. In short, it is your immediate, tangible proof to law enforcement that your vehicle is legally allowed to be out on the road. And because it bears the official seal of Washington state, there is a serious legal framework wrapped around it. If your certificate is lost, stolen, or even just badly mutilated, state administrative law actually mandates that you obtain an official duplicate through their prescribed channels. You really, truly cannot just drive without it and hope for the best. Number 2, eligibility and requirements. Right, so to even request a copy, you absolutely must be the registered owner. You're going to need to gather a few very specific items to prove your identity, most notably Form TD-420-040, which is the affidavit of loss. Along with that form, you'll generally need a valid ID, a copy of your vehicle title, a notarized signature on the form itself, and of course, your fee payment ready to go. Number 3, steps to obtain a copy. The actual procedure? It's really just a straightforward 3-step process. First, fill out that affidavit of loss form completely. Second, sign it in front of a notary, a county auditor, or a licensing agent. And third, submit the whole thing either in person at a vehicle licensing office or by mail. Stick to this exact sequence and your application won't get kicked back. Now let's talk money, because it's super easy to get tripped up here. The base statutory duplicate fee is remarkably cheap. We're talking just $1.25. But wait, don't just write a check for $1.25. You have to factor in a state filing fee and an agency service fee, which will be added on top to calculate your true total cost. Number 4, pro tips and scenarios. While putting this explainer together, I found a literally game-changing detail. If you suspect your document was actually stolen, not just misplaced in your house somewhere, file an official police report to log the theft first. Doing this before you apply for a duplicate protects you from identity theft and crazy downstream headaches, like those unwarranted good-to-go toll audits. Oh, and here is a super common misconception that catches a ton of people off guard. If you recently moved and updated your address online via the Licensed Express portal, it does not automatically trigger the printing of a new physical card. You still have to submit a formal replacement request and pay those fees to get a physical document with your new address on it. Number 5, common mistakes to avoid. You want to avoid these traps for sure. The most common things that delay applications are missing notary signatures and simply leaving sections of the form blank. But the absolute sneakiest trap? Mailing your documents via FedEx or UPS to the Department of Licensing P.O. boxes. Those P.O. boxes literally only accept standard U.S. Postal Service mail, so if you use a private courier, your application is just going to bounce right back to you. Number 6, resources and support. Your absolute best friend through this whole shebang is the official Washington State Department of Licensing website at dol.wa.gov. This is your safe hub to download that form TD-420-040, find instructions for your specific, unique situation, and locate your closest driver licensing or quick title office. And hey, if you hit a wall, don't just guess, reach out and use their official contact channels for personalized guidance. You can call the DOL directly at 360-902-3900, use TTY 711,
or just shoot an email over to titles@dol.wa.gov to get some help navigating the process.
Just a quick note of caution here. As we all know, government rules, procedures, and exact fee structures can and do change over time. The info in this explainer is accurate as of publishing, so always verify the latest details directly with official DOL resources or your legal advisors to make sure your process goes smoothly.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Are your vehicle documents properly organized in your car today, or are you quite literally one traffic stop away from a massive panic search? Drop a comment below if this explainer saved you a miserable trip to the licensing office. Definitely share this with a friend who might need a little organizational nudge, and be sure to subscribe for more actionable guides. Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer.